Look at this guy.
That's not a little one, shucks.
Not a little one. He's like half as big as the other one that just fooled me. Go, Gary's got one. Yes, sir. Oh man, he's a 30. I think it's a 30-pounder.
He is the current record holder with 9 BASS Angler of the Year awards, has 19 BASS tournament wins, and qualified for the Bassmasters Classic 25 times.
Today's fishing destination is Cocodrie, Louisiana. We'll be fishing for big bull reds and sea trout. Cocodrie is a freshwater and seafood community 25 miles due south of Houma, Louisiana, in the Terrebonne Parish. The redfish and the seafood is better than ever. You know, for the BP oil spill did not impact this area at all. The area of the Delta has the perfect salinity and marsh systems to support the best tasting shrimp and oysters I've ever tasted, as well as millions of fat redfish and trout. Coco Marina has everything I need for a great place to stay. Launch ramp, parking, restaurant, lodging, all at a great price. Fishing with me today is my good longtime fishing buddy, Gary Yamamoto. Hey, do you think that dog's gonna like redfish?
I think she likes everything now. She's been down here all winter long, so it's not a bad deal. The only thing is we're about 30 miles east of here.
That's right, Gary lives right down here. By the way, folks, we're at Cocodrie, Louisiana, the redfish capital of the world, and today Gary and I are going to take you out for some redfish. Now we've caught tuna before. On film. We've done bass. Yeah. We've done stripers. We've done a lot of stuff.
No, we've done all over.
Yeah, but we have
also been in Spain.
Oh yeah, we've been in Spain. We've been a lot.
Germany.
Germany. I'll tell you, Gary's a world traveler, and old Bella's going to be with us. So here we are. Hey, here's Captain Gene Foray. Captain Gene. Captain Gene's going to help us out today here at Coco Marina.
How are you?
And the redfish are doing good, huh?
We've been catching a lot of redfish, a lot of bull reds, anywhere from 20 to 30 pounds.
Oh. Now, how are you catching them?
We catching them mostly on live crab.
Yeah.
But with the conditions we have today, we probably can catch them on plastics.
Well, now, Gary makes all those plastic swim baits that are the best I've ever seen for redfish. Now, I know they'll work.
Yeah, so. Definitely a good possibility of catching them on that.
Now, well, you said you might point out a spot or two for us on the map. But what would you recommend?
Yeah, I would get out here rolling right along the Barrier Islands here and
okay.
Just work the points and reefs up in there.
I think you were mentioning like right in there somewhere?
That would be a perfect spot. It would be pretty calm in there, and you shouldn't have a problem catching fish.
So there's almost no wind today.
Hardly any wind at all.
Clear enough water for the lure.
Clear water for lures, yes, definitely.
And we got the little boat, 1-foot wave, so in case we have any trouble, I guess we'll see you out there?
Yeah, I'll be out there.
Okay.
And I'll check on y'all.
Hey, good, folks. Bull Reds, don't go away. Cocodrie, Louisiana. Gary, let's get them.
Let's go.
Okay.
Bass Pro Shops presents Fishing with Roland Martin. Brought to you by Tracker Boats, fish the finest. Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, designed by fishermen for fishermen. Timbuktu, Fisher's Choice, real bait ready when you are. And by Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Closed caption provided by Spro Lures. Bass Pro Shops is a proud sponsor of Fishing with Roland Martin.
Pretty much what Gene was talking about. I'm just going to go ahead and drop the power pole down and see what happens. And
looks like a wonderful point.
Well, see, there's a lot of incoming water right here, and there's like a tide rip right here.
Right.
And it's 4.5, 5 feet deep, and it's about, I think, 7 or 8 feet deep right in front of the boat. Well, you know, there's all kind of things now. I know, Gary, you make a lot of different lures. We have the smaller little swim baits, and I might try the bigger swim baits. These are the little swim and sinkos here, and they're an awful good for for the smaller redfish, but I think
We're
what I
gonna
was
try
going to
the
try,
big one.
I was going to try some of these big ones here.
I brought some different colors too.
Oh, do you?
See?
Oh, yeah. Well, that would be, see,
Quite
these
a
are
few
the
different
5-inch.
colors.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow.
Try
Well, now
some
I
of
had
those.
some white ones rigged up.
Yeah, I see
And
that.
I got some on the pop and cork, and I have some on the regular
Jig.
just casting jigs here.
Oh, you got both sizes there.
Yeah, I got some small ones on. Now, what we're gonna probably try doing, I don't know, the white just seems to be an easy thing, and I don't know if the white's any better. What's your take on redfish, on colors?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to give them some color. Well, this would be more like your, like the mullet colors.
Oh yeah, that is a walnut color there. I got this pearl color right here.
I might try this.
Okay, that might be good.
See if
And I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna throw it out there and let it drag on the bottom a little bit.
See what happens.
See what happens. There, he's got the swim bait. That's it, son. That's the big one. Hey, all right.
Already, huh?
The first cast I made with it. First cast I made with it. Look at that thing. He's peeling it.
Oh.
He's peeling it. He's peeling it. I don't know if I'm gonna run out of line or not. Oh man, I
You might have to pull a power pole.
He's gonna spool me. He's got me down.
Lift the pole.
Broke my line. Broke my line. It's got a little. I got
A little
baby.
6-pound fish.
I got a little baby redfish. Look at this guy.
That's not a little one, shucks.
Not a little one. He's like half as big as the one that just spooled me. He's still a bull red, isn't he?
Yeah.
They're hitting that daggone swim bait. They're hitting that swim bait. I got a Voga grip we can measure, but this is
Voga
small.
grip?
This is a small one actually. But as far as bull reds go,
That's
we're
a small
talking about
fish.
25 pounds. There we go.
There's your fish, bro.
Yeah, lift it straight up like this. Oh, God.
Oh my goodness.
He's 20. Look at that. He's 22 pounds. 22 pounds, Gary. I'm gonna let him go. Oh, son. Okay. You know, Gary, one of the secrets for today's fishing is having the right hook. Now, you have a hook here in these bags that I see. These are 3/8 ounce weights, but this is the larger 5/0 hook.
It's a heavy hook.
It's the heavy hook, and it's really set up. I mean, that's a big, heavy hook on a 3/8 ounce. It's 5/0, and that's what you need for these big fish like we're dealing with today. These big old heavy hooks. Now, I had some of your smaller ones yesterday,
And they
straightened them out. Straighten the hook out. Huh.
Roland, you're the one that has to do work today. I'll just.
I tell you what, we're in a bull red spot here. I'm telling you, this is something else. You know, they're right on the tide change. Like, you notice the tide's going this way and another tide's going that way. There's like a little strip right through the center.
That's where the crabs get pushed up, I guess.
All three of those. In fact, Gary looked in the water just a minute ago and there were 2 big crabs drifting by. And that's probably the deal. What you got?
All right.
You got one?
Now I finally got him. Let him eat.
You know what
He's the smallest one there is. Or is that a black drum? That's a black drum, huh?
And I have about a 20-pound redfish, bull red, and then you have a 20-pound or so black drum. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, you got a black drum. I got a red drum. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's interesting. I'm gonna let mine go in here. You want this Voga grip? I'll get this one here. Well, it's interesting. They're hitting both lures, both techniques. Basically. Huh. That's a nice little black drum. Now, do you ever eat black drum, Gary?
I haven't eaten them, but I haven't. Well, this one's nice.
Yeah, that would be a smaller one, you know, to eat.
I don't know. We'll just release them.
Fishing with Roland Martin is brought to you by Gary Yamamoto Custom Bait, designed by fishermen for fishermen. Nitro Boats presents this segment of Fishing with Roland Martin.
Do you ever take the spiking stuff and dye the tails or anything? You ever try that?
Yeah, you can do that. I'm sure it's going to.
Well, it's something I'm going to try. Of course, they're biting it with the regular, but one thing that you sometimes do, and I like to do, is I'll take this spiking, chartreuse spiking, and just put a tad on the tail. Just a little teeny bit, just a little accent on the tail. That's a tide change, right where this current's hitting that current, and just plunk it along, and they hear it, and I'm right on the very center. Oh, he's got another one, I don't know, Gary. We could try, you know, I'll put this popping cork down and we'll try just casting the lures. What do you think?
Well, that's what I'm going to do. Small 20-pounder.
We'll try dragging that regular jig on there. I'll tell you what, folks. Yeah. They're all about 20, 25 pounds, aren't they?
They're huge.
Wow.
Ah, this one's bigger. What kind of weight you got there?
He's 23, 24 pounds. Big one. Okay. Now, I don't know if it has anything to do with it, Gary, but I was dyeing this with the...
Yeah, but it didn't do any good the first time you caught it without it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, hey, Captain Gene. Well, listen, we caught them really good, and we caught plenty of drum, plenty of reds.
Good. Fantastic.
So anyway, we caught some beautiful fish. Do you know where any trout are?
Yeah, we could run to the east of here. We probably could catch a few.
Okay. Well, we'll follow you. How about that?
Good deal.
Okay. Good enough. Now we're talking. Nice trout, Gary. Oh, I'm talking about a gator trout. Ooh, son. Look at this guy. He's a nice one. Boy, Captain Gene's got a big one here, boys.
I haven't got a bite and just catching them left and right.
How do you think? Ooh. That's a big old trout. Huh? That's a giant trout. That's what we're talking about. Hey, now you got dinner.
Now we got dinner.
Boy, Captain Gene's got a big one here, boys. Now we're talking. That's a big trout. That's a big trout, boys. Woo! Captain Gene, how big is that one?
It's about 3 pounds.
Huh?
It's about 3 pounds.
Yeah, it's over 3 pounds.
That's a nice
That's
fish.
about 4 pounds.
Nice fish.
Boy, that's a big trout. Boy, you get a lot of them like that down here?
Yeah.
Wow. I got one. Oh, big
nice
giant
fish.
One. Big giant one. Oh. He's gonna jump. He's gonna jump. That Gary has designed, it's called a swimming Cinco, and this is the 4-inch. Is this the 4-inch, Gary?
Yes.
And I dipped the tail just real quick, and that's 1/8 of an ounce head. I'm not even using a leader. I'm just using straight braid.
Beautiful fish.
It's a nice trout, though.
Hey, you got
I got
another
one. I got
How
one.
is he doing it? I'm
Gene
not even getting a bite.
And we all got a double here. We got a double. We both got one. All 3 of us have one. Gene has one. I got one. Gary's got one. Everybody's got a fish.
Oh, no. It's coming on the wrong side.
That's a good deal. Everybody's got a fish, and they're all big. Look at this guy. Oh, heavens, that's a big,
puppy.
big trout. These are good ones to eat. Now, I lost my jig. I'm gonna have to get on the trolling motor and get out of here. Well, Gary, we've caught quite a few big trout. It's getting a little rough out here. So let's get back and how about some more redfish?